Hello, Paul is the best for UK here, and welcome to today's Game of Day video. Every day in September 2020, a different I was going to say the name of the game then, a different Sega Megadrive or Genesis game, Megadrive in the UK. So yeah, this is a Lemmings on the Megadrive. I played the Amiga version and most other versions, but I don't think I've actually played the Megadrive version, so here it is. It has the original animation. The music's slightly different because of the different sound processor, but it's still showing the same animation. You got your more cartridge space down on the floppy disks, so you can fit the animation and the main game into one cartridge, of course. So you can see the Lemmings are sort of climbing across. So he blocks the way. He will climb up the hill, and we are produced with our Lemmings logo. So he gets to the top, we zoom out and see the word Lemmings come into play. So there we go. So that's Lemmings. So this is the original is by Psygnosis, but the conversion is by Sunsoft. So yeah, okay. So yeah, you got your basic controls. It looks a bit different. The artist on this title screen looks a bit different. So yeah. So unfortunately on the Megadrive version the samples sound a bit muffled. But yeah, it's still the same game. Music sounds great. Got a nice beat to it. So yeah, basically let's up the Lemmings count so we can get through the level quicker. So it's all here from the Amiga original. You got all your different ones. So yeah, we can use the D-pad. It's not as easy to use as on the Amiga where it's a mouse. It can't seem to move this. I'm not sure if can't work out how to move this. Should be able to move this, but maybe you can't. Maybe you can't click it on this version. Maybe you have to use the arrow and just the crosshair to move across. So yeah, this is Lemmings, a game that was very popular back in the early 90s. Like I said, I've never played the Megadrive version. What you've got to do is you've got to use these different modes at the bottom to help the Lemmings get to the exit, which is that thing over there. So yeah, you just click on one and changes it. So now I'm using an umbrella, as you can see, so they land safely. It's supposed to be on the principle that Lemmings always walk to their death. They're like sort of suicidal Lemmings, but your job is to like sort of save them from that. So yeah, quite a cute little game really. It's a puzzle game. It's got nice graphics. The levels are rich in detail. You got different sort of zones like Egyptian style and metallic style and stuff. And yeah, so futuristic style. And all. There's a hell of a lot of Lemmings, so it'll keep you busy for a long time if you want to complete it. You do get passwords as well, so when you get so far you can use the password to get back to where you was. Sort of like a rudimentary save system. You're gonna need it on a game like this because the amount of levels are on it. You might want to continue it another day. So yeah, we're using blockers this time. This stops. You use one of the Lemmings to block the way so they don't fall off the edge. We'll let them come down here. We use a blocker here so they don't walk off the edge here. So yeah, we'll do that now. There we go, nice blocker there. Wait for the Lemming to come down here, and then we just put one here, as you can see. So that's the way the sort of puzzle system works on the game. Okay, so one here. Now unfortunately the blockers are going to have to be destroyed, so unfortunately some of the Lemmings will actually lose a life. You can't make them unblock. So yeah, what we need to do for that to happen is once all the Lemmings, the amount of Lemmings we can save are saved, we have to use this explosion button here. The pause button is basically a joke. It pauses the game, as you can see. It's like a pause. So yeah, so unfortunately these poor dudes are going to have to lose their life. So once you press that button, a countdown appears above each one and then they self-explode. Oh dear, that's such a shame. We got 90% of the Lemmings safe, so we did alright. So on to the next level now, miners and climbers. So throughout the game, all these different things all open up, because you're going to need more of them as the levels get harder in difficulty. But on this we're going to use the miner lemming, and as you can see he's sort of like mining his way down to the bottom. Once he's done that, we can use the climbers to climb up here. So the first levels are quite easy to sort of get you into used to the game mechanics and stuff, but it does get a lot harder as the game progresses, of course, just like any good game will. So I'm changing all these to climbers now. You can see every time you do one, the number counts down how many you've got left of each special move. I've only got 2, but there's only 2 more lemmings to save anyway, so that's all good. You can see the slime at the bottom doing its nice bubble effect. Yeah, it's a pretty good, decent game to be honest, and I really did enjoy the Amiga version. I had it on the, well, we as a family had it on the Cartoon Classics pack originally on the Amiga, and yeah, they've done an excellent job of getting it onto the Mega Drive here. So we'll just have a quick look at this level and we'll round up the video. So you can see I've got 50 bashes on this one. You can have a look around the level, see the level design, see how far you've got to get. So I've got to get into that house. So all you do on this one, the first load of levels just show you the different moves, is when he's facing the right way, bash through, and you can bash through the scenery like this. Now thankfully gravity's on your side because it doesn't all fall on top of you. So that's helpful. So yeah, the lemmings will bash their way through. And if you do it better here, it's a bit more tricky when we get to the cross-hatched bit down here. But yeah, we can still do it. So better here. And you should bash through some of this. And then over here. See, he's started to climb up it, which makes it a bit more tricky. You're not supposed to climb up there, you little shits. But yeah. At the bottom of the screen it will tell you the quota of how many you've got to get in. See that one on the left, what's counting down, that's how many lemmings you need to save to complete the level. And the one on the right is your percentage, so they work both in tandem with each other, the percentage and the countdown. One goes up and one goes down. As long as that percentage gets high enough, you've completed the level. It does show you a brief synopsis of the quota when you before you start each level as well, on the little title screen bit, so, and the password bit. So yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. This is Lemmings on the Sega Megadrive. I'm going to give it 9 out of 10. The only downside I don't like about this version is a muffled speech. I'm not sure why the Mega Drive on some games speech is muffled, whereas other games speech sounds amazing. But yeah, that must be a limitation of the hardware. And I'd like to thank you for watching.